Hi guys, so I'm doing a makeup tutorial instead of singing today. Because why not? If you've seen my Instagram or my Musical.ly, you will know that I cosplay and I also do a lot of face paint and makeup. So the names of my Musical.ly and Instagram will be in the description below. But today I thought I would do a tutorial for one of my first makeups, which I did back in September, I think. And it's a bit of an adapted version of it. And it's like a bird butterfly thing. I don't actually know what it is. But as you can see, I'm starting with the pink. I would say you can use any colour for this. But I say like use a paler colour. So I'm using a light pink for this. I never use pink. What is going on? But I'm making like a fan shape but through the top of my forehead and eyebrows. And I can't speak today. And I'm going like down the bridge of my nose, like right to the bottom of my nose and up, and then like out into a fan. And this takes me a while apparently, because I am a perfectionist and I wanted it to be perfect. So there we go. The brush I'm using is really thin. I don't know what it is, but it's a brush. And it's, I think, like a lipstick brush or something, but it works. I might be completely wrong, it's just a brush, it works, I'm dealing with it, I am no pro. But also the face paint that I'm using is Snazaroo, which is probably one of the only ones I'm not allergic to. Yay me. So, that was me pulling a weird face. I do that a lot, I'm just a walking meme. I look so concentrated, look at me. So now I'm going underneath the corners of my eyes and around to create like a fan around my eye. And I look so proud of myself. Look at this. Look at that smirk. Oof. How am I doing like a smolder to myself in the mirror? I promise you I'm not vain. I think cosplaying Lance has got to me. Oops. You can barely see it. I'm doing this in like the worst lighting ever because I'd normally do it in my bathroom. But there is no place to put the camera. So I was like, where else can I do it? Kitchen. And it's not the best lighting. I've got 3 lights on and the sun is like just not there because it's like night. And I've got to speak to myself for 20 minutes plus. Oh, everyone in my house is going to be like, what is wrong with this child? But here we go. Pink. I look so concentrated. It's weird though, I can't draw to save my life on paper. But ask me to draw on my face and I can somehow manage it. Oh, I think we're almost done. Are we almost done? Are we almost done? I think we're almost done. No, we're not almost done. Charlie, you take forever. This is not fun. I'm having to, well, it is fun because it's my makeup and I really like doing makeup. Apart from when it goes wrong, then it's not fun. Then it's just frustrating. But this turned out okay, and there's like pictures like on my Instagram and on my Musical.ly. And at the end of this video of the actual product, finished piece, whatever you want to call it. I'm not an artist, I wouldn't know. Oh, I've just been washing my brush because I am changing to purple now. And I'm using another paler colour. But it's, oh, and I've realised I haven't got any paint on it. Way to go, Charlie. So I'm adding some purple highlights to the fantail on the top. And I will also be adding it to the ones around my eyes as well. I think the most difficult thing is getting the brush to do what you want it to do. Because it can like, obviously, if you press it too hard, it's going to just clump a big blob of purple on my face. Which is not can't speak. That was not the look I was going for. I'm trying to do all this, like, talking in one take, so there's gonna be mistakes, and I'm just gonna be there, like, they're fine, they can wait, they can just stay there. Oh, I am still going. I think next time I will film in a different way. Oh, Charlie. What are you doing? Apart from painting your face and looking very concentrated in doing so. Oh. This is a really good, like, makeup look for if you've got, like, a cold. Or you just suffer with really bad hay fever like I do. Because your nose is nothing. Obviously, if your eyes water, you're in a bit of trouble. But, like, the nose thing, it's fine. It's nothing is around your nose. Well, apart from, like, above. You get my point. And there's me pulling more faces. More faces. And more face paint. That's what this video should just be called. But it's just going to be called tutorial. Because it is. Because I'm creative. And I'm talking to myself in a room. And it's oddly quiet. And I don't like it. Because quiet is not my thing. Okay, sometimes I like quiet. It's kind of rare. Oh, I'm changing brush. What am I doing now? Oh no, I'm using the same brush. No, paint. Brush, paint, whatever it is. I'm using the same paint for the eyes. Like, before I didn't actually start this face paint with, like, nothing on my face at all. I had, like, basic makeup, so foundation. I filled my eyebrows in to prove they were there. Because they don't show up that much. And a bit of eyeliner. But other than that, I did it all on camera. So now I'm adding eyeshadow to the, like, upper lids and, like, under my brow. And I'm using blue. So it's a bit darker and it sort of stands out. But it's, like, not, like, look at me, this is the harshest colour I can find. And I sweep that down the sides of my nose. And attempt to blend. I say attempt. That's the key word. One done. The other one is getting there. Here we go. I have run out of things to talk about. I am literally doing this with no script of things to talk about or anything. I'm just doing this off the top of my head. So this is going to be the most awkward 20-minute chat I've ever had. And I've had some very awkward chats. And I am really conscious of the time because the clock in this room is really loud. And it might go off during the video, but oh well, it can happen. Forget it. Oh, the blue is on. And the pointless rubbing the brush on my hand. I never find that any good for anything, but I did it anyway. And now I am attempting to blend. The key word is attempt. Oh. We're going. I mean, it's sort of blended on one side. Oh, just use your hands, sure. And the Neko pose, I suppose. Like, yeah. I love how I keep looking to the camera when I'm going to the paint. I'm just like, need to change my colour. Camera. Oh, I'm now using black face paint. I'm really trying to get a lot of paint on this. Oh, too much. I definitely mess up at some point. I remember that happening. Because I tried to keep it thin. Because, like, what I try and do... Because this face paint... This face paint is all about layering. So I've gone from, like, the lighter colours at the bottom to the darker ones. And, well, I say that. And then I end up, like, going... There we go. Too dark. But, like, the joy of this is, like, it's easily correctable if you go wrong. Like, there's not really a way you can go terribly wrong without it looking, like, really bad. So, I guess that's a plus. But what I've tried to do is I've tried to, like, fade the black out to more of a grey. To like, I don't know what my reasoning for this was, but it sort of like gives the paint texture. And the like, yeah, just texture, I suppose. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I just do this for fun. And then hope for the best. Oh, and I'm fixing my mistake, or trying to. And it's smudged. Way to go, Charlie. I look so pleased with myself. I made a mistake and I'm fixing it. Praise me. Yeah, that's not the case. Mistakes happen. Just learn from them, or in Facepaint wise, I guess, rectify them. Or just leave them and just embrace them. That's great. I do that sometimes. And then like in like 30 years I'll just cringe about them. Or just be there like, that was one heck of a moment. Oh, I have switched brushes. And nope, I've gone back to the old one. And we're fixing it. Isn't that great? I haven't gone on to the head fan, I guess we're gonna call it. I think I messed up again, if I'm honest. The amount of times I messed up. Like, come on. This is the beauty of this one, is I don't really have to fast forward it, which is great, because it's not too long. There's like other makeups that I've done, which have like required like full body base coats and stuff, or like at least just my face and my neck base coats, and then the details on top of that, and they just take forever. I'll be there all day. But this one isn't too bad, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out, if I'm honest. Bearing in mind I've literally been doing Facepaint since February 2017, so last year. And that was all because I was bored and my mom was ill, and I was just like, I have nothing better to do. I'm gonna do Titan Aaron. So I face painted. I got a picture of a Titan up on the internet, and I attempted a face paint, which I have attempted many times following that. And sometimes it's gone better and sometimes it's gone worse, and it's quite entertaining. Oh, what am I doing now? I'm posing. Okay. I feel like I'm like, I don't know, I feel like I'm observing a sim on The Sims, just watching the life. Oh, cleaning the brush. And then just commenting on it. Like, that's what I feel like right now. But, you know. Oh, I'm still cleaning the brush. That's a wipe, by the way. It's a simple wipe. I think I showed it to the camera earlier in the video. Or later in the video. I don't know. I haven't been watching much of the video. I've just been talking. Oh, we've gone for white face paint now. Again, for texture and hoping for the best. I swear doing my nose was the hardest, because I was there like trying to paint my nose, but then my hand was covering my view in the mirror of my nose, so I didn't actually know how it went. So I'd be there just like hoping for the best, and then looking in the mirror and realising it just looks like a bird has took a dump on my head. On my nose. Oof. I'm still going. This was one of my shorter makeups, to be fair. I've done like 2-hour-long face paints. Don't ask me where I find the time for this. It's a sweet thing called procrastination. But, you know, I decided I was actually going to do a tutorial for once, because I've been meaning to do one for like a year. Someone asked me for one for a Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's makeup. I did probably about a year ago, and someone was like, oh, do a tutorial for this, and I never did. And I really should, but I want to improve that makeup before I even attempt a flipping tutorial. I forgot the word. Oh god, we're at the 14-minute mark. We're like over halfway. I'm proud. Oh, I'm still painting. Still painting. The great thing about Snazaroo is it dries really quick. Oh, and the light turned off. We have censored lights on like one side of the room. So without any movement, it just sort of was like, no one's in the room, I'm going to turn off. So yeah, it's not the best room for doing makeup. Why did I do it in here? I mean, I know why. It was the only decent room for decent light with a place to put my camera. I can't just attach my camera to the wall. Oof. That'd be interesting. But I'm literally... I've got that light. I've got the censored light. I've got a light in another room shining through. And then I've got a torch, like, balanced on top of a plant pot, shining in my face. And it still wasn't bright enough for me. Oh, God. What is wrong with me? And I'm really hungry, and I think my stomach just rumbled. I'm literally dying right now of laughter. Oh, what was that smug face? I am adding it to the eyes. So literally this makeup, if you want like a really simple step-by-step, it's literally add some pink or any pale colour to your bridge of your nose and fan it out above your head. Not above your head, on your forehead. And add some wings in the same colour around your eyes. Then add another lighter colour that contrasts on top of that. Add a colour for your eyes that goes down the bridge of your nose and blend it in. Add details with black and white to make it have texture. That was really bad speaking. To give it texture. There we go. Grammar. It's amazing. And then I added glitter at the end. I didn't do it in the video, but I did do it like after I'd stopped filming. I was like, I want to add glitter. So I added glitter to the blue part. The glitter came with the face paint set, so it is actually meant for my face. Or a face. Or skin. Or whatever. Like, everything that I've used on this is like face and like skin friendly for the majority of people. There's always that one person who just doesn't get on with it. It's usually me. But Snazaroo I'm actually okay with. I'm proud. So I'm just adding, like, I got really perfectionist. Can't you tell it's 10:30 in the evening and the clock is about to chime? Oh well. It can chime. I'm letting it chime. It's going to tell us that it's 10:30. It's going to be like, guess what? It's 10:30. Oh, we're still going. Face paint. Face paint. I got really like at the end of all my makeup like sessions, I'm like, oh, I finished. No, I haven't. I don't like this bit. I must fix it. And then I spend like the next half an hour just fixing like little things. And like they don't even make much of a difference to everyone else, but to me it's just like there's a big difference. It's just one of them things. There we go. Clock went off. Thank you. It's 10:30. I know. I can read the time. It's great at night though, because you can hear it, and it's just like, well, at least I know it's 2 in the morning. I look so concentrated on the palette. I'm just adding like, I'm switching between the 4 colours. I can't count. 4 colours to like contrast the... I've forgotten what I was saying. To contrast the colours and blend them and make them look a bit more like, I think they kind of look like feathers, I suppose. I don't really know. I can't decide if it's a bird or a butterfly. But like, if it's a bird, I would add a beak. But at the same time, it kind of looks like a butterfly. And butterflies don't... Well, do they? They don't have like prominent beaks. Oh, and now I'm putting my lipstick on, which I showed you the shade, and it's not showing up on the camera. I will probably put the actual shade and what the lipstick is in the description. Don't count me on it. I probably will. And now I pose. And now I pose and admire myself and realise something is wrong and fix it. There we go. I told you I was a perfectionist, and my diction is just going downhill. Here we go. Clean the brush. I did clean them all properly afterwards. It's like, make sure you clean your brushes. It's like a good practice to get into. I'm quite happy on how it turned out. I look like I'm going to a festival or something. And that's the end. So now these are the finished product, finished piece, finished thing. This is like the finished look, should we say. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed it. And it'd be awesome if you gave it a try or something. And I'd love to see like the feedback from that. But I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.